Some point, life found out that I was busy making plans and decided to drop kick me in the back when I wasn't looking. I'm Shane, and I'm starting over in my 30s as a day trader. A few years ago, my health started to fail, and eventually I ended up in the hospital. And I've spent the last 2 years chasing a diagnosis, trying to figure out what is wrong with me. And I have been stuck in this vicious cycle of getting well and trying to carry on with life as usual, and then getting sick again. And everything I do, all the progress I make during the boom cycle falls apart. It wasn't until a couple of weeks ago I met with a neurologist, and they finally put a name on what it was I'm struggling with, and it's either chronic fatigue syndrome or fibromyalgia, one of the two. That moment was both a huge relief and a massive weight put on my shoulders. I felt relief in the sense that I finally knew what to call this thing that was turning my life upside down, and a sense of crushing defeat in that I finally knew that the thing I was struggling with was probably never going to really get better. And so everything I had been doing up until this point was invalidated, no longer became viable. What I want out of life so badly is to get back to where I was, where I was capable, self-sufficient father, husband, business owner, building a future for my family, or what I thought was the future that my family was going to have. I spent a long time trying to approach life and tackle my day-to-day the way that I would had I been healthy again. And that wasn't working anymore. Ultimately, what I wanted and what I've been trying to recover for these last couple years is my independence and my ability to be financially secure. Problem now is that I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to live a life where I'm not a healthy, hyperactive, hyperproductive individual. And all the things that I used to do, all the things that I used to enjoy doing, I can't do anymore. And so I need to adapt. I need to find a way to thrive when I am at a disadvantage. So part of that is being able to generate an income. And I haven't been able to hold down a job in a long time. I've tried, but some days I feel amazing, and the next day I'll not be able to get out of bed for weeks, and it's unreal. Maybe I'll get back there one day, but right now I can't count on it. So what I'm looking at is day trading, and I've been day trading pretty seriously now for about 8 months. I've been practicing, taking on some prop firm challenges and trying to see if I can develop this skill. Because if I can develop this skill and I can be profitable, it will allow me to reclaim that self-reliance that I so desperately crave, with as little as a couple hours of work per day. The thing that's great about it is that it suits the limitations that I now find myself struggling with, but it also provides an incredible challenge, unlike anything I've ever taken on before, which I love. And so, all that to say, I've decided to start documenting this process of learning how to day trade and becoming a profitable day trader dealing with a chronic illness. It scratches that creative itch too, that one that allows me to film videos and share my experience and try to express myself in a new way, because the way I used to do it was mainly physical, and I'm not able to do those things anymore. So I'm starting this YouTube channel. I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna see if maybe I can share my point of view, my perspective, and I believe that process, that exercise, is gonna make me a better day trader, but I think it's also gonna provide value to others like me who are in a similar situation. People who maybe can't do the things they used to do, maybe need a new way to make a living, maybe need to rebuild somehow from some kind of major upset in their life. So anyway, that's my hope. I hope you stick around. There's going to be drama, there's going to be action, adventure, comedy. It's going to be great. And I hope you enjoy the videos I put out. If you want to stick around and follow my journey, go ahead and subscribe. And we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks.